Hello, this is a video for the Cerulean project, and it's just to demonstrate some simple data analysis and data management. So I'm going to put in a grower item as an example. There's nothing special about this. So grower is a manufacturer, a well-known manufacturer selling about €1 billion a year, and this is just the product I've chosen at random. 36292. This is a wireless product, works in a bathroom, controls the shower, and we can see there's an image, there's a part number, there's a price brochure, long description, and then there's lots of other information, spare parts there, and we've got various other information, flow diagrams and so forth. This is a distributed product. It means that it's sold through different companies, and it's also sold at the retail level. So the recommended retail price is £961 plus VAT, which is 20%. So if we think we want to buy this product, we can go into, for example, eBay, and we can see that people are selling the product here for £909, £788, £814. So first thing to note is quite a big price variation at different facilities. Is from Italy. This is click and collect at Argos, and if we go into one of these, we then see the seller has typed in a lot of this data. We then go into Google Shopping and put in the same number, and we see a number of retailers are selling the product, and they range from £635 to £854, plus there's someone at 976. So if we go back to say this company at 635, you can see again they have typed all this in, and it's quite obvious from this that they've used, it looks like they've used copy paste. So if we go here, you can see this description is basically the same as this description. So and also we have related parts at the bottom there. So what we're seeing straight away is that these different suppliers, these different retailers, have to then type in all of this data. So this company selling £809 description, and again they've typed in all of this data. This is an enormously inefficient and expensive task that in Cerulean we can basically have one catalogue. We can say to users, upload this data once, it's a unique part here and it's a unique product, and then this data is then available to everyone. And these companies are competing based on delivery times, they're competing based on reputation, and they're competing based on services they offer, such as customer service, what return, whether you can take the products back easily or not. So these are the variations, and the consumers then will make decisions either because they don't know about the different prices, or because they decide that the company, for example, selling at £976, they decide that this company is better, and they want to pay the extra money to get that better service. So if we go then into Google and put in 36293, then we see in Google we're then getting different information again. We're getting Reuters Shop, we're getting shower spares, QS Supplies, and those companies QS Supplies. Okay, and QS Supplies is not on there, and nor is Reuters Shop. So we've basically got, by going into the organic search results, we're getting again different results. So if we go into Amazon, we see that we've got, again, someone's typed in this information, they've had to put all this in, and as we go into the different shops, we've got Reuters, let's send this at €788, QS Supplies, and again they've typed all this data in again. The key thing to understand is this data is all the same. So basically all of these different companies are all typing in the same data. There is no central database, there is no file you can just go and pick up. It's all typed in hundreds of times over, all duplicated. Very expensive operation for retailers. And also you can see people are putting related products. Again, that's another whole market all on its own. So we're seeing from this, firstly, a lot of price variation, a lot of differences in the sort of services people will offer. You can see they're putting Trustpilot reviews on here. So some of these companies will offer next day, some will offer 2 weeks, they will all buy from different places, and some are just making very low profit margins. So they're the key things to understand in all of this, that in data management there is a lot of work that there are a lot of problems that need to be solved, and the current systems do not solve them. And the result of all of this is a lot of people can't sell online, and retail figures online are very low, about 16% in Britain, and in many countries only they're as low as 2%. So this is a barrier for retailers, this management system, and this is the problem we're solving.